Hello my dear students, this is L.K. Tripathi from LPM Public School, Gola Bazar. Very good afternoon. My dear students, today we have a new video about features of democracy. In the last video we have discussed about the definition of democracy. Democracy has been defined in very fantastic way by different types of learned people. Different philosophers have given different types of examples and definition of democracy. Overall, we can say that democracy is the best for whole of the world. The people of the country enjoy their status, their position, their respect in democratic form of government. No doubt about that. So, further, we have to discuss about the features of democracy. Let's get started. We have started with a simple definition that democracy is a form of government in which the rulers are elected by the people. This is very simple and best definition of democracy. This raises many questions. Many questions are there behind that. Number one, who are the rulers? In this definition, which officials must be elected for any government to be called a democracy? Which decisions may be taken by non-elected officials in a democracy? So the questions are there, many questions are there. First is there, actually who are the rulers? As the definition has been given about democracy. The question is that. And the officials of the country are actually elected by the people for the government. Is that called democracy? And the decisions, many decisions are taken by non-elected officers in a democracy. So, who are the non-elected officials in democracy? This is also a question. Number next, what kind of election constitutes a democratic election? What conditions must be fulfilled for an election to be considered democratic? Next question, who are the people who can elect the rulers or get elected as rulers? Should this include every citizen on an equal basis? Can a democracy deny some citizens his right, this right? Finally, what kind of a form of government is democracy? Can elected rulers do whatever they want in democracy? Or must a democratic government function with some limits? Is it necessary for a democracy to respect some rights of the citizens? Let us consider each of these questions with the help of some examples. So, questions are very relevant. It comes in mind that if we are really going to elect the officials or rulers for the country, so who are the electors and who are the rulers? How can the officials or rulers can be elected for the country to run the government? Should this include every citizen on an equal basis? क्या जो भी ये इलेक्शंस होते हैं डेमोक्रेसी में सबको बराबर का अधिकार है? डेमोक्रेसी में क्या सबको इक्वल राइट है? ये सारे क्वेश्चंस हमारे सामने मौजूद रहते हैं। फाइनली हम कह सकते हैं किस तरह की गवर्नमेंट डेमोक्रेसी में होती है। क्या जो इलेक्टेड रूलर्स हैं वो जो चाहते हैं डेमोक्रेसी में वही होता है? क्या जो भी सिटीजन्स हैं उनके राइट का, उनके स्टेटस का डेमोक्रेसी में सम्मान किया जाता है? ऑल these questions are there before us to discuss, and no doubt we will find out the correct and relevant answer about the democracy in further discussion. So, major decisions by elected leaders. The leaders who are elected by the citizens of the country, the major decisions are taken by them because they have the responsibility to run the government, to control the power, to maintain dignity, law and order of the country. So first example is there in Pakistan. Very disputed country is that always tension and instability takes place in Pakistan. There is no democracy. The citizens of the country always in threat and insecurity. They don't feel free themselves in Pakistan. So we have the example of Pakistan. General Parvez Musharraf was the head of the army during 1999. He was caused the Kargil war in 1999. Musharraf led a military coup in October 1999. मिलिट्री कूप में मुशर्रफ ने वहाँ पर तख्ता पलट दिया सरकार का. नवाज शरीफ was the prime minister of Pakistan that time, but he just overthrown him and captured the power in October 1999. He was the head of army. He overthrew a democratically elected government and declared himself the chief executive of the country. Just overthrowing the democratic government, he declared himself the supreme power of the country, means chief executive. Chief executive means who controls all the real power of the country. Later he changed his designation to president and in 2002 held a referendum in the country that granted him a 5-year extension. After assuming the power, he held a referendum in Pakistan and got the views of the people.